Tonight, Columbia City Council voting on new restrictions for short-term rentals.
Yeah, residents and rental owners are concerned about the future. Here's Shelley Garzon.
What we're asking is to
fabric of our communities and really keep us from having new great neighbors.
It's the argument that's come before Columbia City Council for several weeks, leaving city leaders to decide the future of short-term rentals in Columbia.
This is what we said we were going to do 2 years ago, and getting the data, and the data shows us that there needs to be some changes.
Tuesday night, Council made 2 changes to the rules for short-term rentals. They've now raised the minimum age to make a reservation to 21, which is up from 18. And the Council also voted to allow single-night rentals, removing a 2-night minimum that was previously required. Meanwhile, Council chose to postpone a discussion on a possible ban on short-term rentals in residential areas. This uncertainty has property owners concerned about the future.
those would be very impactful to us. The residential zones are where short-term rentals historically preside. That's kind of the definition of short-term rentals.
Residents from the Elmwood Park neighborhood say these properties limit neighborhood growth.
We have a ton of problems with parties, with them not following or meeting codes or guidelines. And really, I think the biggest thing is really overall suitability. Are they suited for residential areas? And we found that they're not. They're not compatible.
As of now, no new permits will be granted for short-term rental owners to reduce the number of rentals operating illegally in the area.
We don't want a bunch of new applications till we figured out the right zoning, where it goes, the appropriate places, as we talked about, those corridors and those collectors. Getting all that right, because that's going to be important.
Owners we spoke to say they don't agree with this move.
Let's get those troublemakers, those bad actors out of Columbia, and then let's see how it goes. I think that the current regulation is really, it's putting the cart before the horse. Let's enforce it first, and then let's take action.
Meanwhile, some residents say they hope these properties will eventually be phased out of their neighborhoods.
You've got all these great neighbors and folks that are engaged locally. We want to see Columbia continue to succeed, but there's a cost to that when you allow these folks that don't live in your neighborhood.
Shelley Garzon, News 19 WLTX.
All right, Shelley, thank you so much. By the way, the issue is going to be taken up at the council's regular meeting that is set for November.